Hello, everybody. I'm Leah from TYFU. Welcome to our TYFU Hub Chat about dressing for success. We're so excited to be chatting to Natalia Macri, a personal stylist, style coach, and the founder of styleandyou.com, a leading Sydney personal styling agency. Natalia's mission is to empower women to enhance their style, boost their confidence, and achieve greater success by embracing their unique personal style. She specialises in guiding women to make style choices that work best for their body shape, personality, and lifestyle. Natalia offers both one-on-one styling services and also a new 6-week online style program that is perfect if you're tired of feeling unsure about your wardrobe, unsure of what suits you, or if you want to feel more confident in your outfit choices. Natalia teaches you how to put together outfits that make you feel amazing and build the wardrobe of your dreams. It's all about feeling confident and looking great. So get ready to take control of your style with Natalia's expert advice. Natalia, thanks so much for being a guest for TYFU today.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me, Leah.
Yeah, we actually went out to our members and asked them what their top questions were for you. And we got a lot of awesome questions back. So we might just kick it off with the first question that we got. And that is, how can the right clothing choices help me feel more confident in my role?
Yes, absolutely. It's a good question, first of all, because knowing what you are wearing, when you're wearing the right clothing for you, it gives you a tremendous amount of confidence in yourself, first of all, and empowers you to pursue your professional goals and excel in your existing roles. So the right clothing for you can do the following. First of all, it elevates your confidence and self-esteem because you know you look good, and positively shape your mindset because you feel good. And it's like a chain reaction. You look good and then you feel good. It also boosts your performance, and it's not just my observation. There is multiple studies proving that the clothes you wear actually change the way you perform in a more positive way, of course. And it also influences how others perceive you. So we are talking here about the first impressions that you make on others. And I'm sure you all heard expression, dress for the job you want, not the one you have, right? And that is so true, because what you wear can make or break impression you give in a matter of seconds. And there is a scientific data that proves that first impression is almost the hardest thing to get overcome. And whether you like it or not, people judge you in the first 4 seconds. So if somebody engages with you first time, they've never met you before, and they think you are unprofessional, they make this split-second reaction decision and store this judgment in their subconscious mind. And after that, it is very hard for a person to change that first impression of you. And you will have to do a ton of work to overcome that. So if you've ever listened to Brian Tracy, one of the top success coaches and motivational speakers in the world, he always says that no matter what others tell you, human beings are very strongly affected by the dress of other people. So actually, I want to show you his quote. So I have some slides to share. Let me just 1 second. I'm just going to get it on screen.
Amazing.
Can you see it? All
Yes.
right, okay. So he actually says that dress for success, image is very important. People judge you by the way you look on the outside. And that comes from, top achievers in the world, and they all have that thing in common. So all successful people, they don't leave style to chance. And because they know the importance it plays in their success. So therefore, your goal is to dress for success so that you look excellent in every business situation, be it your existing role, your, say a job interview or business mission, or a networking event for that matter. So for example, if you are already in your role and you want to get a promotion, the first rule is to always dress for success in your job and your company. Well, we all know that there is a lot of talk about casual dress in the workplace. It is typically that the back office staff who can dress casually and not those who interact directly with customers. So if you see yourself somebody with a future, don't dress like someone without one. So dress like you're going somewhere in your life. And if those around you adopt a casual dress code, so be it. It is even better for you because it makes you stand out to those who can positively impact your career and position yourself as a front runner to get a promotion. And yes, we don't have control over our physical features. We have what God gave us, but we have total control over our dress, our grooming and accessories, and all these make a statement that will or will not help to put you in a position to influence another person's opinion of you. So start dressing like the person you want to be, and the success you desire will follow.
Amazing. Thank you. That's a really good answer. Another question that I actually love, this one that we got from a member, is what colors are best to convey confidence? I think that can be a really important one in the workforce.
Certainly, there could be a number of colors, but the main thing is that if you want to show the strength and confidence, the color red is often the one to communicate that message, as it considers to be the hottest and the most emotional color. Now, depending on your dress code and your comfort levels, of course, not everyone can wear red. It can be as strong or subtle as you want it to be. For example, if you really want to make a statement, consider wearing big blocks of red color, and you can do it in a few ways, such as first from head to toe, as you can see it. And as you can see, so there is a whole range of shades of color. So you can go you can choose any variation of color depending on your personal preference, as you can go as bright as tomato red in the first images, or you can just go down to darker, more muted shades, all the way to burgundy, which is quite like on the conservative side. Or you can limit red to just wearing it in your tops and wear with black bottoms. As you can see here, for example, a sleeveless top here, a blouse, with black pants or a dressed up jeans, and then even in cardigans as well. So, and you can also wear the red in your bottoms, such as trousers, skirts, for added impact, and which all of these they look very sophisticated here because they have a touch of red. It's not full head to toe. So this is also a way to introduce a pop of color in your workwear palette and bring some variety and excitement to your usual workwear, and definitely will get you noticed. So either way, that amount of red will definitely communicate your strength and confidence to your colleagues, peers, or business partners, or whoever you want to deliver that message. However, if you are not too comfortable wearing red from head to toe, simply incorporate it in your accessories. And here are a few examples of how to do it in a more subtle way and quite easily. So you can start even doing it now. So I would suggest adding a red bag or a red pair of shoes to communicate that same message of confidence and effectiveness. And also red nail polish, as you can see here, and red lipstick will definitely focus attention on your hands and on or your lips and what you're saying. In fact, it is very well-known marketing and sales technique that many use. They use red lipstick, especially if you want people to pay attention to your words you're saying. So and of course, you can vary the intensity of color depending on your comfort levels, as I said. So again, you can go as bright or as muted as you feel comfortable. So here it's a more muted nail polish color, the same for lips and the back. So just start small, start introducing just your nail polish, and then just bring slowly this color in other accessories, just to break through into this gently.
Some great tips there, and also some easy things and easy ways to get started with just like some red nails or red lipstick. But awesome advice there. And we're going to just, the next question's a different topic, but this person has asked, how can they build a versatile wardrobe on a budget that still looks polished and professional?
That's a great question. The short answer is that yes, you can do it on the budget. But when I'm talking about budget, so I consider as well, not just the simply just like say cost effective or very cheap items. So I consider it more of a time investment. And I
Okay.
think that when you buy on the budget, you have to be thinking about the quality of the garments that suffers the most, and consider building a capsule wardrobe if you want to get long lasting value from your wardrobe for years to come. So as we say, it's not quantity but more quality. And you probably have heard a lot about capsule wardrobe concept at some point in your life. So it becomes a bit of a buzzword right now. But what exactly is a capsule wardrobe and why is everyone talking about it? Well, a capsule wardrobe is a small selection of interchangeable clothing pieces that can be easily mixed and matched together, complementing each other and creating multiple outfits. So essentially, you have less clothing, but more outfits. And no, it doesn't have to be just 15 to 20 pieces. To the most common belief, it could be as many as you need, so according to your lifestyle. But the main rule, as I would say, is that you should buy half as many but of a higher quality. So they last for years, so they serve you for longer. And second thing that you need to consider is a capsule wardrobe right for you. Well, that's a good question. And before answering this for yourself, head over to my blog article. I believe the link to this article is provided below in the comments, and learn more about capsule wardrobes, what they are and what they are not. So you can make an informative decision whether it is for you. And I have plenty of examples just to break down some myths about capsule wardrobes in that article. Now, creating a capsule wardrobe is easy once you know how. And there is a certain step-by-step approach to creating a versatile capsule wardrobe for yourself. And this is exactly what I teach in my online style course that Elia, you mentioned in details. I dedicated the whole module to it because this is important. It's something that can bring you for, for 10 years and even more. And there I show you my 8-step formula for creating the perfect capsule wardrobe that makes you look and feel fantastic every single day. And there you also get a capsule wardrobe guide giving you a list of items to consider include in your wardrobe, because you don't want to forget anything or to leave anything to chance. Plus, there are some done for you and ready to use capsule wardrobes that are personally curated by me, so handpicked if you wish, so you can jumpstart your style. And these capsules even include shoppable links, so you can purchase any of your favorite pieces right away. But what's more is that my ready capsule wardrobes have up to 36 pieces in general, like of clothing, including your shoes as well, that give you over 770 different outfits. So you can practically wear a different outfit every day of the week for over 2 years. Yes, it's over
Right.
2 years.
Yeah.
And stop worrying about what to wear every single day.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. If you've got 2 years of outfits out of 36 items, that would be
Yeah,
amazing.
no more
Um,
headaches.
no.
Just have a look at this
Get
as
some
just
wardrobe space back too.
suggestions as well. And then, yeah, you have your wardrobe space back. Once you know how to create a capsule wardrobe,
Mm,
dressing in the morning become a breeze. And
yeah.
just trust me on this one. And you can do it on a budget too, because in my done for you capsules, I've included some budget-friendly links, so it won't break the bank. So if you want to know if the capsule wardrobe is right for you, head over to my blog article or DM me to natalia@stylingyou.com if you have any specific questions.
Okay, thank you. And what are I love this question. What are some common style mistakes that can undermine a professional image, and how can we avoid them? I'm sure you've seen everything.
Yeah, well, sure. Let's talk about just 5 most common style mistakes that practically everyone makes, well, the majority of the people, I would say that. So firstly, it is sloppy clothes. Now, sloppy looking clothes rarely works in a professional environment. So consider who is your audience if you want to create the right professional image impression.
Mm-hmm.
Secondly, creased clothes, as you can see here. So no matter how great your fit is, having your clothes creased and crumpled makes even the nicest outfit look completely scruffy and messy. Solution is quite simple: steamer or iron, whichever works for you, and it's super easy to fix. It takes only 2 seconds before you get dressed. But I would prefer, if somebody could just do it the night before when you're getting your outfit ready. But yeah, even just before you get out of the door, that just does the trick. And the next one is wrong fit. So uh, if the clothes doesn't fit properly, it just won't cut when it comes to looking professional and polished. And that relates to anything like your sleeves, if they don't fit properly or where they're supposed to be, or the style gaps in the blouses, especially as you can see here in all the wrong places, especially for ladies on shorts and blouses. Make sure you don't make this mistake. And it could be your hemline on trousers or skirts too long, like you see here, or too short. And that also includes styles that are too tight or too loose. So all of this will make your entire outfit looking slightly off. And the solution for this one is to find a great tailor, because ill-fitting clothes can definitely undermine your professional image and you can be remembered for all the wrong reasons.
Right.
And next mistake is number 4, is too casual. So too casual is another common mistake that many people make. And as I mentioned at the beginning, that the more casual you dress at work, the more invisible you get, as you tend to get lost in the sea of other casual dresses around the office. So the more you stand out, the more you get remembered. And also, on the contrary, the too overdone approach is also a common style mistake, because there is nothing worse than doing too much. And that includes too much of jewelry, as you can see here, too much makeup, or too much of prints and logos,
Mm.
or even too much of trends, the ones that don't clash or they don't work together. So you get the picture.
Yeah.
And of course, there is nothing wrong with, there's nothing more important, I guess, to show your unique personal style and being yourself when it comes to your style decision. So don't get me wrong, I love incorporating some trendy styles, and there is nothing wrong with incorporating them in your workwear too. But don't get caught and don't feel like you need to say too much all the time or be somebody who wears all the trends at the same time. So instead, I always say that when you get ready, use the less is more approach to create and communicate that professional vibe that you want to portray. And even just maybe just take one thing, take one step back and just say, what can I just take off? So, because then, you can stand out more than when you have less, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, great advice. And I think especially important to try and remember some of this when you're interviewing or, trying to make a good first impression with a future or potential employer.
Yeah, I don't be remembered for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah, no, definitely not. Just a kind of step further, I guess, from that, as people move into sort of leadership roles, how can their wardrobe change to reflect sort of more senior roles or bigger responsibilities?
Yeah, sure. So as I've mentioned already, the power and the impact of first impressions is huge. And that's why it's important to be very strategic about the message you send at the start with your style on day one in your new leadership role. And there are 3 ways to do it, to make sure that you do it right. So first is, let me just share this slide here, is the dress code. Find out about the dress code in advance that applies in your company or department you're moving to. If your office doesn't have any dress code, just use the standard for your industry as a guide. For example, industries like law firms or banking, they still tend to dress more formally and conservatively, as you can see, for example, in this image, while creative environments like design, tech, and marketing, they're likely to have more casual dress code. And to dress like a leader, it is best to simply dress more formally than the people that you're managing, but don't overdress either, because if you look too formal, you could send the wrong message. And the rule of thumb is to dress one level up. So, for example, if you work in a really casual office and the general casual dress code is just jeans and t-shirts, then and I've seen it firsthand, especially in tech offices, it's like people are wearing flip-flops. It's just gone way too casual, where people generally wear this kind of clothing, and try instead, if you are in the leadership role, go just one level up and try black tailored trousers, so and a t-shirt and maybe smart white sneakers, like you can see in this example. So in this image, this look is cool yet casual, but because the black trousers, they actually add that level of professionalism. And for women in leadership roles, to dress like a leader, you may want to combine both a masculine and feminine energies. Elements to your wardrobe, especially if you work in male-dominated industry. For example, a blazer in this look is acting as a masculine element, adding to the feminine of the element of the dress. And you can see straight away how it actually gives more weight to and more authority to the overall look. And number two, if you don't manage any people in your role, so just observe what other executives and management wear in the office. How are they dressed? What are they wearing? Perhaps you notice it already during the interviews. And it is important because if your office is very casual, then you and you show up, say, for example, in a full suit, then just the differences, the contrast is quite significant, and you could look a little bit out of touch or unobservant. And the next way to make sure that you dress right for your new leadership role is decide how you want to be seen and what story you would like to tell. So depending on your career and your role, you might want to communicate different things, such as leadership and authority and confidence, focus and vision, or innovation and creativity, or openness and maturity. For example, if you want to emphasize leadership and authority, then going for a strong color like navy, black, or gray would communicate that message. Or if you want to communicate innovation and vision, then choose a pop of color or architectural cuts for your look, something that is out of the ordinary. So that will as well come across, it will deliver the message that you want to portray. And in short, so don't underestimate the impact of style on your professional growth and your chances of being promoted, because your clothes tells a story, and make sure it's the one you want to tell.
Excellent. Thank you, Natalia, for that. And just while we're sort of on blazers, I can see blazers there. We did have a few people ask about blazers and your top tips when it comes to blazers. So any advice you can share about blazers?
Yeah, well, that's a great question. I love a good blazer. And with so many blazer styles available, how do you choose the right one? Should it be a long one or a cropped one? Loose, like here, or fitted? Well, here's the thing, that the best investment in a blazer is actually finding the one that suits you perfectly, suits your body shape, first of all, more than anything else. And I've actually done an entire presentation on this topic in a recent interview, and it was called How to Find Your Perfect Blazer. And you can find the whole video recording on YouTube, and I believe the link is also provided in the comments.
Okay.
And in this video, I showcase a variety of blazer styles with multiple examples and body shapes tailored to different body shapes. So you can find the one that actually flatters you the most, and that is your blazer. This is the one to invest in. And so it is a must-watch presentation, because once you identify the right blazer for you, you will never second guess yourself again. And you will feel confident knowing that how to choose the blazer that is made for you, not just following someone else's advice, what's trending on social media, or what somebody else is telling you to buy. So you know exactly what is right for you. So trust me, after watching this, you will be fully equipped to shop for your perfect blazer with ease and confidence. So make sure to check it out.
Great. So it's all about the body type and finding the right fit for your body type.
That's right. That's right.
And just one last question that we would love your advice on. And again, a few people asked this, and I'm quite interested in this myself. All about the sneakers. So I know lots of people wear sneakers to work these days, and we'd love your top picks for sneakers.
Absolutely. Yeah, as we all know that sneakers are now widely accepted as part of a professional look, and we can see it everywhere else, whereas before it was like a no-no. And rightly so, because they offer style, versatility, constant comfort, making them perfect for all-day wear, not just even for work. So here are some examples of workwear sneaker styles, from a more formal, the one with a suit, to more relaxed, smart, casual looks, as you can see here. So whereas you can wear it with a dress, and then more relaxed, smart, casual wear, where you introduce cardigans or sweaters, and also vests and skirts. Now, for maximum versatility, I find that the best colors for sneakers and to mix and match with most of your outfits are white, black, and silver. Now, not many wear black sneakers, but they actually look very nice for a professional look, as you can see here, just to communicate that authority, and for black and white minimalistic looks. Now, white actually goes with everything, and silver just to show your personality. Now, to maintain a professional vibe, I always recommend opting for lace-free sneakers, preferably in leather, because leather really tend to hold their shape better and they last longer. And they're much easier to clean, first of all, compared to the canvas sneakers, and to incorporate into workwear compared to the sportier lace-up options that sometimes they can just bring your outfit vibe down, like just to dress it down a little bit. So some brands that do these styles exceptionally include Russell and Bromley styles with their laceless platform sneakers. This is a particular style called platform, actually, because it actually gives you a bit of a platform, but flight height. So it's very good for the trousers that are very long. So just to make sure they don't drag. Going back to the style mistake that we already talked about. And they come in a variety of style. Next one is Django and Juliet white leather sneakers, and they are my absolute favorite because I wear mine all day long and they're so comfortable. And Midas also have a variety of colors, and I personally just like this silver pair. It's a great choice, again, if you want to showcase your personal style, even at work. And of course, let's not forget Adidas Sambas, the famous sneaker that's just not leaving us anytime soon. It's everywhere in a wide range of colors and styles, and they imagine adding more as we go along. So they've just recently introduced actually burgundy and, the silver styles. Now, these work well for a more relaxed and smart casual style, and they're perfect for casual Fridays. So black and white colors combos go with almost most outfits, and I can just show you here some of the examples. And as you can see here, and pairs with a pop of color, also a great way to add some flair. Oops, sorry, my frame has gone a little bit. Yeah. Ooh, where is it? Okay. And let me see. Okay, so I will just move it down like that. Okay. So, and yeah, so sneakers with a bit of a pop of color, whether it's burgundy or green. So they're also a great way to add flair to a relaxed workwear look. So again, it all depends on your company dress code and your personal preferences. But yeah, so they are just something a must have in our modern wardrobes.
Appreciate that. That's some great tips to consider when looking for sneakers. Natalia, thank you so much for all your little style secrets and wonderful advice today. Really appreciate it. It's been fun and I've learnt a lot. So thank you. And I'm sure our TYFU members will appreciate it as well.
Okay. Thank you so much for having me.
Take care.
Thank you.
Thank
My
you.
pleasure.
Bye-bye.
Bye.